Let's play the Jester. Bonus round. Dicey Dungeons. Probably gonna be better than the freaking witch. But times change. I should have read that, but she was talking about the Jester being a jerk. Punchline, even do 5 damage. Laugh track. This is a finale card. If I'm not mistaken. Laugh track seems really good to curse an enemy. 50-50 chance that their equipment will not function. I think I'd actually like to take that. It's not a guarantee, but to put a 2 in there for a curse on an enemy, that's pretty darn good. And we're gonna be doing damage with other sources. Let's take Laugh Track, just to be different about it. So let's remind ourselves how this works. Blammo, Kapow, Sour Candy. Oh god, this is the parallel universe build, I think. Interesting. Okay, Blammo. Discard. Kapow. Blammo. I hate that you sound like a sexy lady when I hit you. It's just weird. You thought you can't curse some enemies? I think you can curse all the enemies. It just gives our equipment a 50-50 chance of not working, so I don't see it being a problem. I'm going to Sour Candy Blammo. Might as well, you know, get into the habit of trying to heal as much as possible. And that was pretty good. So what do you get from the chest? Juggling Ball. Definitely a take. Anything for the Jester's deck that gives you free value or gives you dice or extra dice or dice back, I feel like that's a guaranteed take. I love that kind of equipment. I could try to curse the frog. I want to try to curse the frog. Unfortunately, discarding is not snapping, but we had 3 Blammos. Blammo! Oh, let's go. Fuck you, frog! You ain't got nothing on me! We should have let him hit us, though. We wanted to get our limit break charged. Inflict shock, block damage, and bash with doubles to do damage. I hate deflect so much. I hate shock as well. I hate both of these, but we'll take shock. It can work. Ugh, like, block damage, bash to do damage with doubles. If you upgrade it, it requires an even to do 4 damage. That's so bad. That's so bad. Just give me high voltage. At least high voltage, it can, you know, prevent the enemy from doing stuff. Roll a 6, catches on fire. Because this is standard rules, the burn just does damage. It doesn't prevent equipment, but even if it did prevent equipment in the Jester's deck, that is not that bad. Will we upgrade? Yes, but we would probably prefer to get more equipment first, because equipment means that we might be able to pick up a bump or duplicate to upgrade. So let's do that. Kapow high voltage. We want buzzer, but we're not going to get to buzzer. So I think what we're going to do is Sour Candy. Yeah, let's high voltage first. Then juggle. Then Sour Candy. Then Blammo. Get that buzzer out for next turn. Although we have, you know, 3 of different equipment, but oh well. Whoa! What a roll! What a roll! We're gonna snap. I'm gonna Blammo, because we can buzz. Burn? At least it doesn't hurt me. Then we'll, before we Kapow, just Sour Candy. Yo, Kapow Snap is really good damage output. So now we can heal. Let's do that. Go to the shop. Destroy a card. Hammer. Do damage, inflict shock. Considering we have a shock build, this does make a lot of sense, and it does do a lot of damage. We can also destroy a card after we fight the pirate and the sneezy. Will we upgrade Hammer? Normally it makes it smaller. I don't know what the upgrade does for us now. But let's fight pirate. I want to see what the item is before we do the upgrade, because if it's duplicate, bump, that's what we want to do first. We accidentally burned a 6. Oops. We can do 6 damage with kapows. Nah. Instead, give me a sour candy, blammo, hammer. On 6, inflict shock. We can't use high voltage, but that's okay. Doesn't matter, he's not gonna pirate hook anyways on this turn, but at least we got this 6 out there. You know, let's, in theory, try to take advantage of that kind of stuff whenever possible. I think I will snap. He's not gonna kill us, and we might even be able to kill him. He is dead. I think I would like to let him hit me and charge up my limit break. So I'm gonna do 3 damage and heal. We'll heal up to full after the combat, but he won't kill us. He'll do a little bit of damage. We'll get our limit break charged up. I mean, I need you to do more damage than that, please. I need you to hit me for more than 1. I don't know why you didn't put the 3 in there. Oh, because it doesn't matter, actually, does it? This is a very set amount of damage he can do there. Alright. Heal up to full. Subdivide. Split a dice evenly. That's probably worthy of an upgrade, honestly. Reroll unused dice and return this dice. I don't think we want that. Specifically because it requires an odd. Split, yeah, I mean, and this requires an even that I can't use. But we can kapow. Buzzer requires an even. Apparently evens are very tough to get. I should have actually paid attention to subdivide when I saw it because I didn't remember that it took an even. I think if you upgrade it, it can split any dice, which is very, very good. We're gonna snap. No, I can't snap because I can't freaking do anything on this turn. This turn sucks. This turn sucks, dude. That's our turn. That's it. At least we still did some damage, but luckily he rolled a 1. Okay. Subdivide. Double 3s. I can't use buzzer! It's so bad! At least we got some blamos, some kapows. Can't even hammer, but it doesn't matter, you're dead. Get a buzzer. Heal up. Hit him. Oh man. Yeah, having evens definitely is making this a little bit difficult, but let's upgrade. Subdivide. Any dice? Yeah. We're gonna get subdivided. So now when we can eventually get like card duplication, we're gonna duplicate that. Can we do that here? No, we can remove a card. What would we remove? Possibly buzzer, but probably blamos. Snapping 3 of them to get fury is kind of difficult. Kapow's at least there's 4 of them, so you have more of a chance to double up on them. I think I want to get rid of the Blamos. Try to just get better cards. So, Blammo, even though you do more damage, they do deal more damage, but I would prefer to have something I can dump any dice into. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dump the Kapows. Get the Kapows out of here. At least dump one of them. Let's move on. Start each fight with 2 poison. That's not that bad. It's 3 damage. Start each fight taking 3 damage. That's okay. Sorceress, Wizard. Let's go Wizard. Sorceress can do a lot of damage. Wizard can just be annoying, especially if he rolls a 6 early. So you take 2 damage immediately, which, again, is not that bad. Pow, Hammer, Buzzer. Blammo. Yeah, even right now, Kapow Kapow is 3 damage, or 1 Blammo is 3 damage. I'd much rather 1 Blammo. Buzzer requiring even is also very annoying. So we're gonna do damage. We are going to discard, we're gonna do some more damage. Did 14, that's pretty decent. Didn't shock him though, so he's definitely gonna make us frosty. Are we going to snap? If we snap, we can get 2 sour candies in a moment. And subdivide. We can't subdivide a 1. This is a bad turn. It's a bad turn. I think you just say this is a bad turn and we're just going to Kapow, Blammo, high voltage. Well, you see now we'll snap. Because we heal. The subdivide didn't get used! I thought 2 buzzers were coming up. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Whatever. Shock. Honestly, shock. Just hope that he can just not do anything. Nope. Hate the wizard. He's such a jerk. Pow. 1 damage. Hammer. We want to juggle the 2. So we want to hammer. No, we have lethal right now. We have to use the dice, but we have lethal. That was an annoying fight. That's it, just annoying fight. Probably misplayed it a lot. Still annoying. Heal up. Go to the shop. Lollipop. Dice value -1 on a 1, return 2 1s. Dice duplication is nice, but we're not gonna have a lot of money on this floor, unfortunately. Fight the vacuum, 22 HP. Limit break, we're fine. Snap. I will use the dice. Subdivide a 6 and use. Should probably just use 1 sour candy because we're gonna get buzzers, then kapows, then another sour candy. Buzzer, kapow. No dupes coming up. Reroll the juggling ball. Kapow is the same damage as a Blammo. High voltage will take a 4. Hammer will take a 6. So give me a Kapow. High voltage. Hammer. And we can't kill him, but we can curse him. That's a pretty good turn. It's a pretty decent turn. And he can only do 1 thing. And it didn't hit the curse, unfortunately, but oh well. 8 damage? We can do 8 damage. I think. Actually, I don't think we can do 8 damage. I can blammo, heal, and kapow. Unfortunately, he healed just enough, but also the rolls we got were pretty poor. Now we have lethal. And we'll keep snap because we're healing the full. Little risky going into the fight with 22 out of 32 HP, but it did work out. Warrior Witch. We have no bops. Don't give me the warrior shit here. Give me the witch. I like the witch. I like the witch card, let's say. Return 2 of the difference between dice. Upgraded, it's return 3 of the difference between dice. But I want high rolls, not low rolls a lot of the time. I think Vice Grip is something we're gonna ignore, actually. And we could add a kapow. Nah, we're just gonna remove a kapow, actually. Get that out of here. I want those out of the deck, I feel. Sour Candy, Subdivide, Blammo, Buzzer, Blammo, Kapow. Okay. I'm gonna try the snap. Good, Sour Candy's coming up. Kapow coming up, so you know what? Dump a 1 into Hammer. Then you can Sour Candy. Then you can Kapow. Then you can juggle a 3. You got a 5. Really hoping for an even so you can hit the laugh track. High voltage will just give us 1 dice back. So I think what you want to do here is Blammo. High voltage. And then unfortunately we can't do anything with the 1. But I like having the witch for the next turn. Still a pretty good snap turn. Could have been better, could have been worse. Did we not gain block on that turn? I thought we got a lot of healing. This is actually pretty decent. Shock. Get the 4 back. Probably just hit you with a hammer. We're gonna be a little low, but there is 1 more apple on the level, so we can heal up a little bit before we leave. We can discard the Blammos to get to a Blammo that will allow us to hit a Subdivide, which will allow us to hit a... This is not as good as I thought it would be. Sour Candy... Hammer? Go down to 1 HP. I wish I could burn your dice, but you're gonna have another turn to hit me, unfortunately. Unless I snap. I hate to do it, but... let's do it. Healed up to nearly full. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What was in this? Like, return difference between dice? I don't really care, though. You have to have... Like, what are you gonna get? You're gonna get a 1, a 2, a 3... a 4, or a 5 times 2. But if you have dupes, you're not getting anything out of it. I really don't think Vice Grip is that good, especially with Subdivide. You know, you split a dice, you get 2 3s, and then what are you gonna do? Nothing. All enemies get a rock. That's not that bad. They still have to use a dice to use the equipment. So there's the copy equipment. We're gonna copy whatever our best green card is. Counterfeit, bump, the even split, whatever it is. Whatever we can get away with. Really wish I could snap all 3 Blammos, but that's okay. Sour Candy. Pow. Buzzer. There's a small chance we'll snap Fury next turn. There's a large chance we will snap Fury this turn. Wow, you did just an absurd amount of damage. Luckily, I think you're toast. And now we have Fury, so... Man, this turn actually blows 110%. Gain a lot of dice. Pow. Juggle. Buzzers are coming up. 6 cards left. Sour Candy. He could kill me on his turn if he rolls again, by the way. He rolled so freaking well. I hate it. 5 left. We probably want to curse him. If we're going to want to curse him, let's dump a 5. Dump a high voltage. Snap the buzzards. Heal. Curse. That should keep us safe with the shotgun curse. But he rolled 2 6s again. I hate him. Oh, you know, he did so much damage with the rock. That's what it was. Thank you. Wow, this guy is a pain in the ass. In fact, I think we're gonna have to snap again. I think we gotta snap again. Now, I would like to get Subdivide, Sour Candy, heal up a little bit. So Magic Trick, Subdivide. Sour Candy, Blammo. Yeah, he rolled perfectly 2 turns in a row. So he did 24 damage, plus 3, plus like another 8 from burn in 2 turns. That was goddamn ridiculous. And we have to go through like 2 more fights before we can heal. How is that gonna work for us? I don't know. Please give me good stuff. No. Jesus, I don't think we can live. Without there being healing in the shop, I think we're screwed. And it's just one enemy rolling perfectly 2 turns in a row. The poison's not helping either, let's be honest. But the snowman, if he rolls perfectly, he's doing lethal easily. Easily. So I think we want to try to shock. Buzzer requires even though, but I still think you magic trick discard. Try to get better rolls. Not really what you're looking for. But what we can do is subdivide. And curse. Let's see what happens. We did 3 damage, but he is burning. He will use 1 in rock. I really wish that the curse hit that one. 3 damage, huh? Well, subdivide a 2, so I still have a 4 to use. Sour Candy. Gotta get to Buzzer and Juggling Ball. Which means I think we're already screwed. He has to do less than 8 damage. He's doing 4 damage. We're gonna snap. We have to snap. I wish there was a world in which we do not have to snap that. Let's be honest. We gotta snap that. We gotta snap that shit. Sour Candy's coming up, so just dump a dice into Hammer. Then subdivide. Blammo. Wow, we actually can't do anything with the rest of our remaining dice. Okay. He's doing 6 damage. Still alive. And we have 3 dice. Magic trick? Discard the blamos. Sour candy. Juggle. It rolled a 1. That's the only roll that would have screwed us, because now we can't subdivide. We can't get extra dice on this turn. You wouldn't. You freaking game. I hate you. Yeah, okay, that's 6. Damn it. And it's all because of that fire enemy rolling double 6s 2 turns in a row. Oh, he did like 38 damage in 2 turns. There's no way that you can deal with that. You can't, you know, that's the RNG of the game, just giving you a BS roll on the enemy like that when you roll like all ones. Poison was brutal. I don't think the poison mattered too much because it's only 3 damage. It did make a difference, but, you know, if you run the risk of re-rolling that modifier, that rule change, what are you gonna get? All enemies start with Fury. You can never roll a 6. You start with Curse. All enemies do double damage. You know, there's a lot of BS. I felt like the poison was was not horrible. But the poison, you know, the damage added up, yes. You're only going through at most, though, 4 fights in between a level up. That means it's only at most 12 damage. What killed us was the fire enemy rolling perfectly 2 turns in a row. That's what did it. And also the shop not having a heal. All shops should really have a heal, because you kind of need it sometimes. But still, interesting run. We'll have to play as a Jester again. I keep getting the shock build, and I really want the poison build, because the poison build at least does offensive damage. The shock sometimes is completely pointless. Yes, sometimes it prevents an enemy from using an attack or 2, but wouldn't you rather have like a freeze to do that? To make sure that the enemy rolls low? The poison does persistent damage over time, which adds up significantly to the enemies when you apply like 6 a turn. But the shock just also feels worse because when you're using a dice to inflict shock, you might get no return on that investment, and you've lost damage output. The shock is a very slow build for the Jester, and shock is very underpowered in this game, I feel, for a lot of enemies. For some enemies, it's a perfect counter. For some enemies, it's pointless, again. Oh, like on the fire enemy, you know, we can shock him 3 times, he's still gonna do the 6s into his fireballs, doing 12 damage. Blah.